everybody, this is Janet here from her kitchen in sunny Worcestershire. And this is my granddaughter, another one of my lovely granddaughters, Una, who is staying with us for a day or two, and she wants us to cook her favourite meal. And what is it?
Asian sticky chicken.
Sticky chicken, folks. Do you like sticky chicken? Well, this is how you do it. She's going to instruct me today. Mum's given me the list of ingredients and we're going to do our best to recreate the favourite meal. Stay with us. If you've liked this video, please will you send me a thumbs up, write me a nice comment or subscribe. That would be lovely. There are 4 sections to cooking this meal. The first is toasting the sesame seeds to give them a bit of colour. The second is to cook the brown rice separately. The third is to make the sticky sauce, and the fourth is to prepare and cook the meat. We're going to start with Una just toasting the sesame seeds in a frying pan, a hot frying pan. There are 250 grams of brown rice needed for this recipe for 4 adults, which is plenty. You might not want as much as this. It depends on appetites, I suppose. The rice needs to be rinsed under water, popped into boiling water, soft salted water, for 25 minutes while we get on with other things that are part of this recipe. Right, the first thing is we need apparently 250 grams of brown rice. This recipe is for 4 people.
250.
250. Now we have to cook the rice, which takes the longest time, 25 minutes. I've rinsed it and I'm just popping it into boiling water. And I'm adding some table salt while it's cooking. I bring it back up to the boil, lid on, set timer and leave for 25 minutes. To make this sticky sauce you need 30 grams of grated root ginger, 2 to 4 cloves of garlic, depending on how much you like, 50 grams of honey, 60 mils of soy sauce and 60 mils of ketchup. You can adjust these according to your own taste. So we now got 30 grams of root ginger and I've got 2 garlic cloves. I'm not overly keen on garlic, so just 2 cloves of garlic, but you can put in more if you like it. She could be sometime, so I might shorten this.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of a slave driver, as you can see. Why do it yourself when you've got a maid servant? That's you.
I know. I know.
Oh, well done. That's coming on well.
If the juices make it icky.
Yeah, running out. Okay, we've finished grating the ginger. Just going to put it into the bowl. And strain off the juices, because that's a lot of flavour there. Okay, and now we're going to do the same with the garlic. All right, 2 cloves of garlic. Let me move that now. Onto the second clove. She's working well, this maid servant of mine. I got the look there. All right, how are we doing?
Good.
Good. Okay. we're just going to add the garlic, the grated garlic, in with the ginger. And a few more juices going there. Okay, so now what do we need? We need 50 grams of honey. So there we are, there's your scales. And we need a spoon, don't we? 50 grams, we're nearly there. Oh, we're nearly there, we're nearly there. That'll do nicely. Oh, look at that, spot on. 50 grams of honey. Yeah, don't worry, we can wipe that.
Can I make this one?
Yes, you can, be quick.
50 ml,
Okay,
right?
so we're now adding 60 ml of soy sauce. It's going to take us some time because it's coming out through a little nozzle.
I feel like a slave though.
You do feel like a slave.
Yeah.
Well, you are a slave. Now we're going to add 60 ml of tomato ketchup. There we go.
60.
Hang on, hang on. Yes, reset it. Nearly got you. It's coming out at a funny angle. Right, 60.
65.
Oh, we've just gone
He doesn't
over.
like ketchup, so.
We like ketchup, so that's
Okay.
fine. Okay, so that's the sauce, and you're just going to mix that up. Ready for when our chicken is cooked. Finally, the meat, the chicken, needs to be cut into mouth-sized pieces. You also need a red chilli. Now, depending on how hot you like it, you may only want to use half or a whole of a fairly smallish red chilli. You might want to leave it out altogether if you don't like it too hot. And you need 2 teaspoonfuls of 5-spice. Right, I'm just preparing the chicken, but before that I need to de-seed a red chilli. So I've just got to take out the seeds, because those are the hottest bits. Just like doing any other pepper really, a bell pepper. Just take those out. Okay, get rid of those bits. And we're going to chop the pepper into fine pieces. Okay, here we are, we've almost chopped the red pepper, and then we're going to chop the chicken up into mouth-sized pieces, add the 5-spice as a sort of marinade before it goes in the frying pan. Right, that's the first chicken thigh done, going in the bowl with 1 chopped red chilli. I've just got 3 more to go. Right, this is the second and third chicken thighs going in, just 1 more to go. Right, 4th chicken thigh going in, and we now need to add the 5-spice. Okay, Una is just mixing up the 5-spice, the red chillies, the chopped chilli, and the chicken thighs that have been chopped up into mouth-sized pieces. And once that's done, we're going to fry it off in the frying pan. Okay, we've just heated up a frying pan, no oil, and the chicken mix is going in. My able assistant is in charge of this bit. Cook it for up to 5 minutes till it starts to cook.
It's like stuck together.
Keep it on the heat. Oh, it's starting to sizzle now. Now we're cooking. Not on gas. The meat is just about cooked, just another minute or so. And then we're going to get it cooked on a lower heat, this is on high at the moment, for another 10 minutes. Okay, so I've turned the heat down and I'm going to put the splatter guard on and cook for a further 10 minutes. Una's just putting our mixture into the meat, which has been cooking nicely. And she's going to stir it around, and it needs to be cooked for another 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Going to raise the temperature a bit, so medium heat. Here we are then. I've taken the rice off the cooker, I've rinsed it under boiling water, drained it, and now it's ready to serve up. This is actually a recipe for 4 people, as there are only 3, and I suspect that there's enough for at least 5. I'm going to put some aside. How's about that? How much do you have, Una? More than that?
That's
That's about right. Okay, give Grandad a bit more, and then we're going to save some for later. And then this is the star of the show, sticky chicken, going on the top.
looks so good.
It does look nice, doesn't it? Smells good too. How much do
Breathe it all in.
How much do you like of this? Tell me when.
Then.
About then. Okay. And we've got a bit of some of the juices. Do you want some juice on yours?
No.
No.
What a little bit.
A little bit.
That's enough.
Okay. And that's the rest of it's going to be stored in the freezer till I need it. Una's going to do the most important bit, which is sprinkling the toasted sesame seeds on the top. Save some for the one that we're putting to one side. Okay. Good? Is that about right?
Yeah.
Is that how Mother makes it? Your mum usually makes it. Good. I hope she'll be proud of us. There we go. Sticky chicken for 3, 2 adults, 1 child, and some for the freezer. It was enough to serve 4 adults. Looks pretty tempting. Well, here we are. Sticky chicken for 3 with a few added veggies, and the young lady herself looking very smug. Let's hope she enjoys it.